Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth Level 4 for another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. In the last episode, we completed pretty much everything we need to do. We, we went, got all the stuff for, from the Coliseum, and we beat Leviathan, which I'm going to remember to equip right now. No, you have Fat Chocobo, you have Shiva. Let's give you Leviathan. I feel like Leviathan will be fun. So Leviathan, despite being a water enemy, is actually non-elemental, which I feel like is a holdover from something else. I'm trying to remember where else he was like that. But that's perfectly fine, because it means you can use him in any situation. But he's definitely going to be the ultimate special materia for us. I don't know if we are going to get anything like Bahamut. We'll see. Don't spoil that for me. I mean, I'm going to assume it, because that's just the way things go. You can't have a Final Fantasy game without Bahamut. Even though, again, in the original game, you didn't get any of the summons until after the Midgar section. So I'm going to assume that we'll at least see him at some point. I returned to the church here just so I can tell the angel that we found all the stashes and stuff. I just want to see if there's any extra dialogue. Hello.
I hear Corneo's got secret rooms hidden in the sewers.
Okay, so you don't care. We also have. I want to talk to the newsman before we head over to where we're supposed to be, because he was part of the. He was part of the thing. Also, the load times seem to be a little faster now for some reason. I don't know why. Not that I'm complaining. Yeah, thanks for... Oh, right, I have to change our limits. Let me do that right after this scene transition. That's Aeris. Shiva. Buffs. Upgrading weapons. Odd jobs. Sector 5 slums. Okay. So how do I do this? Battle settings? You know, I didn't even know that. I didn't even remember that there was a short commands for that. Good job, Dovey. Damage your foe making an ominous symbol with your slashes. Focus on a single enemy and deliver several powerful strikes. Significantly increases stagger. Let's do that. Let's just give everybody their level 2 stuff. Orb of Energy, or marshal all your strength and channel into a concentrated beam of energy. Increases stagger. Somersault, or release an unrelenting stream of acrobatic attacks. Increases stagger. Cool. I probably should use this, but I'm too used to, at this point, using it the other way, so I think it would just confuse me to try to get in some Kingdom Hearts mechanics right now. I know that it taught us that at the beginning of the game and I just ignored it, but I'm glad that it's there at the very least. So that guy was over here. Hey buddy, story's over.
My good Merc, have you heard the news? The Angel of the Slums stole Corneo's fortune and gave it to the people of Sector 7!
You don't say.
The hero that Midgar needs! That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm quitting the paper and going freelance! I'm going to write exclusively about our resident angel. As an independent, I may need to ask for your help again down the line. I'd appreciate any and all cooperation.
There isn't gonna be a down the line, but sure. We've done all of this. I'm sorry, sir. I think we talked to everybody.
It's amazing. I've never felt so
One last stop I'm gonna make. I know I keep saying that. One last stop is I'm gonna head to the Honeybee Inn, because we did chase Andrea back there. And I just wanna see. I just wanna see if there's anything. Oh right, I wanted to Moogle medals. Shoot. Fine, I'll do that after I check on the Honeybee Inn. place is big.
Wow. Did you look
A pleasure to see you again.
You a regular?
at her up at the
Since you're here, no.
Oh. I want to dance again. Never gonna dance with you. Careless whispers, something, something. Alright. Thank God for the fast travel, though. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they added that to this, because, oh boy, that would be annoying with this chapter. I am really happy that it's just like, okay, like the last big chapter of the free chapter of the game. You know, let's just open all the areas as one. But anyway, let's see what we got here. So we got everything that's like special stock, essentially. We have 28 medals. Let's get ourselves some turbo ethers and a regular elixir and another turbo ether. Okay, I'm happy. Okay, now I'll meet you. Yeah, now we're leaving again. Now I'll meet you over there. You know, the only thing that we didn't get to do was the darts game in 7th Heaven. That's kind of sad. That's the only thing I didn't like master, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So, now, finally, after jumping and jumping and jumping around, we can do this.
Ready to do this? Once we start up that wall, we won't be coming back here anytime soon.
Yep, let's do this. I have no regrets.
So, when this is over, you gonna go on being a merc?
That's the plan.
Reckon it suits you.
Yeah, it does.
Used to think you were a little shit with a big attitude and a bigger inferiority complex.
I was
You were
right.
Possibly the worst person I have ever met. But that was before I figured you out.
I need to turn this up a little.
All this, it ain't you.
Deep down, you're a pretty nice guy. Didn't
And
see it
even
when we were
deeper down.
kids, but
Don't know about any of that. But kindness is no use on the battlefield. If anything, it's a liability.
Hey, no one's asking you to treat Shinra with kid gloves.
Aerith's up there waiting for
Tifa's
us.
the expert on gloves.
Then we better get a move on, huh?
Ready?
The day Midgar stood still.
Two goals. Goal 1, kick some Shinra ass and save the planet. Goal 2, save the girl while kicking more Shinra ass and get out.
Come on, tell me you don't hear it with the light here and everything. This is just reminding me of like Palace 6.
Gotta be careful. No telling what's gonna collapse or win.
I'm glad people are here. Oh my god. That's a mess. Wow, they just took down like the whole infrastructure.
Where did Daddy go?
Oh boy.
Don't worry, sweetie. Everything will be okay.
Oh boy.
Are you hurt?
Oh yeah, because this is the
Can we see?
is this the upper? No, this is still the slums, or is this still the no? Because the buildings are nice here. This can't be the slums. This is the upper area. People dress more nicely. I don't know. No, but that wouldn't make sense because they have the plate over them. That's the upper part, right? I don't know.
Hey, you guys might want to turn around.
A friend of ours needs help.
It's too dangerous.
For you, maybe.
Ho ho. Rude.
Do what you gotta. Just try to be careful.
I see a bench up ahead, so that's good. Bench, a ladder, a little vending machine. Yeah, no, this isn't the upper area because there would be sky, and the only reason why there's sky here is because the plate fell. So I already stocked up on items between episodes. We do have like the fancier stuff here. That's pretty even, right? Yeah. I don't know if I like want to get these. Yeah, let me see who has what equipped so I can make a determination. You have a Gothic Bagel. So you're even. Barrett has an emphasis on magic defense, and Tifa has the emphasis on regular defense. So maybe I'll buy one of each of the special ones of those for them. So I already have one of these, yes, because Tifa just has that already. And Barrett already. Okay, so you already each have one of those. That's the one that you have equipped. Okay, let's get out of here then. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. You know, it's been like a month since I beat Persona 5, but like I still feel like it was just yesterday.
Allow me.
Biobapalis B. Weak to ice and wind. A bionically modified subspecies of Vargodopolis, capable of flying thanks to levistones implanted in the body. This breed is now feral after some specimens escaped from the lab and bred in the wild. Great. Who has wind? I forgot already. Cloud still has elemental lightning on, which is perfectly fine by me.
Deal with that.
Do you have wind on you? No, you have ice. Which still works, I guess. Oh, I didn't give wind to anybody! Ow. Somebody was staggered. These enemies are not particularly strong right now, but that could also just be because we're a little over leveled. I love the background so much though. So what's the song that's playing? Just look at these views though, like dang. You know, the background just reminds me of like the old FF7, you know, pre-rendered backgrounds. It's just kind of a, I don't know if it was meant to look like that or if it, you know, some sort of nod or anything. Concentration activated. Ooh, activated concentration.
Take it from here.
We'll let Cloud heal himself. Boom. And
was never in doubt.
Inside the treasure is a mega potion. Hooray. I'm assuming I can't go back down here. No, okay. Oh. Boxes! Not the shard. So, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of enemies up here. Those are cerulean drakes. Ugh. Alright, so that was really, really annoying. They kept flying out of reach, and yeah, that was... I don't like... I'm okay with fighting flying enemies. I am not okay with enemies that can just go out of bounds so that no one can hit them if Barrett doesn't have a gun equipped. What I am going to do though is I'm switching out materia. Because everybody seems to be weak to wind, so I'm just going to give Cloud Wind now.
So that's where we have to climb?
I guess so.
Comes apart while we're up there.
We've made it through worse, you know.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a miracle we haven't been killed a dozen times over by now.
Are those people or are those enemies? There should be enough for this battle. No, those aren't enemies. Those are our party members.
Wants to search and rescue.
I was like, there's a female one and a large one. Those must be Shinra soldiers. I feel bad now.
Time for the grappling guns.
Heck yeah, grappling
Try to aim
guns.
for that part of the rope that's hanging there.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do this.
By the way, how well you do with this grappling gun will tell us a whole lot about it.
Okay, so in the original game,
Just
there was
remember, we
timing
can't
mini
come back
games
down.
at this part.
Are you ready?
And they brought it back. Of course they brought back the timing. Use a grappling gun to reach high locations, and you find a spot above you that it can catch and hold. The location on the grapple can be fired. There'll be a rope coil on the ground below. If you come across such a rope, look up and try to find a spot to attach the grapple.
I think
Don't
I
make
see a
this.
rope hanging off the top end.
Don't make this like a timing thing, okay? Good.
Too easy. This keeps up, I'm gonna get bored.
Remember Rosh? Oh boy.
Kill team.
Huh. We can take them.
We need to stay on mission.
Yeah, that thing we fight later. I mean, at least in terms of this game. In terms of the original.
Saving Aerith is our top priority.
I don't even know what they're gonna do for the inside of Shinra, because there's a whole load of like random little minigame things that go on there. I just know that I'm taking the stairs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm taking the stairs. Huh? Oh, I was gonna... Third-class soldier. You think that a third-class soldier can take me? Special troopers have been enhanced with Mako energy. Technically, I don't think, aside from Rosh, we have fought any soldiers. Soldiers are divided into 3 classes based on capabilities. Third class is the lowest, but even they are vastly more effective than standard soldiers. Hitting them with physical attacks and blocking theirs will eventually make them susceptible to stagger. And of course, they're weak to fire because I just took that off. Ow.
Gotta be careful.
I'm not throwing in the towel.
Come on, dude. Just... There we go. Is that a materia on the floor? That's something on the floor. That's a radio.
See ya!
That sounds like Reno.
Hunter 2-2! Respond, damn it!
This is Hunter 2-2. Just had to put down a few monsters. Over.
Roger. Frickin' avalanche making us put in OT.
No,
Probably
it's not.
cowering in the dark somewhere. If you find the shitheads, make them suffer. 2-3 out.
No, it's okay. So that's just a different.
Listen up. We ain't running and we ain't hiding.
Oh my God.
Y'all don't know the meaning of suffering, but you will.
Call was over.
Thank God. Barrett, don't do this.
Not this guy again.
Come on, we need to get inside.
Please don't make me fight him right now. We're waiting for time. We're at 29 minutes. I want to go a little further because we really didn't do much aside from
Why
like
don't we
jumping
use
all
our
over the
grappling
place.
guns to get up there? Jump over all this shit.
Not
Yeah, that
much
sounds like a
choice.
good idea. There isn't like other places. That thing just off in the distance, I don't like it. Also, getting on top of this means we'll be out in the open.
It's them! Avalanche!
Oh boy.
2-3, this is 1-4, we have contact!
I guess everybody in
Unless
their
2-3
mother
really
knows
is Reno. I don't know. That's just the voice sounded familiar.
Goddamn traitor! Take him down!
Okay. We fought these guys before.
like that. I'm coming for you. Yeah.
Guard dog, I swear.
Don't look now.
That was fun. Oh, more? Hate these guys. Okay. First things first, I guess I'm gonna have to use an ether.
Keep it together.
Barrett. Can you just attack the Hell Trooper with maximum fury? Doesn't really do much.
Hang back.
That killed him, right? I saw a heal and I was concerned. Oh, magic up improved. Hooray. Barrett, get rid of him. Are more coming in? Oh boy. Wait, did you all run ahead? What the heck?
I'm not going out.
That's weird. Barrett is like way too strong, and I love it. Okay, so we're just gonna be advancing and fighting, advancing and fighting. Okay.
Bring it home.
I'll take over.
No, Cloud. Yeah, let's get rid of the Grenadiers first. Alright.
You're done.
The Helitroopers drive me absolutely out of my mind, so getting rid of them is a priority. Overrun is just so overpowered.
Coming for us now.
He's...
What the hell with being subtle?
Remember when I missed Eris? I mean, I still miss her because she's just so good too. But look at this. Oh my god. Look at this destruction. This is a beautiful scene. And I honestly think this is a great spot to end off the episode. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth Level 4 with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Next time, we're going to make it to Shinra Tower. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.